Welcome to Moto Smartphones channel. Motorola foldable phones will transform the tech industry in the next few years with 5G. The flip smartphones on this list are thinner, with better battery life and good performance. You will take advantage of different display sizes. Google has also worked hard to provide Android support for the Motorola foldable design. In short, get ready to see more new Motorola foldable phones 2025 and devices with flexible screens soon. Here is the list of the best Motorola flexible phones you can buy in 2025. 1. Motorola Razr Plus 2024 Premium Foldable Phone. Motorola makes all the right upgrades in the 2025 edition of its foldable flip phone, including longer battery life, better cameras, and a new external screen feature. It also doubles the brightness of the main display, but some AI features don't arrive until later. The phone has an IPX8 rating, meaning it can be submerged in water for up to 30 minutes if dropped in a swimming pool. Motorola offered the phone in a variety of colors, including spring green, midnight blue, hot pink, and peach fuzz. Under the hood, the 2024 Razr Plus features Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 SoC with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage. Unfortunately, the phone only has a 256 GB storage option, so there's no option to increase the storage space or get a variant with higher storage. The 2024 Moto Razr only has 128 GB of onboard storage. The phone has a 4,000 mAh battery pack, which is slightly larger than the 3,800 mAh of the 2023 Moto Razr Plus. It supports 45-watt wired charging, 15-watt wireless charging, and 5-watt reverse wireless charging to power accessories such as earbuds or smartwatches. As for the optics, there is a dual camera setup with a primary 50-megapixel snapper with optical image stabilization. The second sensor is another 50-megapixel camera, but with a 2x telephoto zoom lens. Motorola Razr Plus 2024 comes with Android 14 out of the box. The company promises 3 years of major software updates, which is unimpressive compared to the 5 years of updates offered by competitors. The Moto Razr Plus 2024 also comes with quite a few AI features. It comes with Google Gemini and offers 3 months of free premium subscription. Motorola has also introduced generative AI technology that allows users to create personalized wallpapers to match their outfits. 6.9 inches FHD plus screen with 165 Hz Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 processor, 12 GB of RAM with 256 GB, storage Android, 14 OS, 4,000 mAh battery with 45-watt turbo power charging 2. Motorola Razr Plus 2024 budget phone. The Motorola Razr Plus has raised the bar for flip phones in 2024. The 3.6-inch cover screen lets you use almost any app without opening the phone, and the battery life is long enough to get you through a busy day. It's also thinner than the Galaxy Z Flip 5, making it an ideal choice for those who prioritize portability in their phone. If you prefer a thinner design and want to be able to use more apps on the phone's front screen without much hassle, the Razr Plus is worth considering. The Razr Plus is thinner, making it a great choice for those who value compactness above all else. 6.9 inches and 1.5 inches. Screen. Sturdy and sleek build quality. Qualcomm Snapdragon 7 first-generation processor, 8 GB of RAM with 256 GB. Internal storage Android 13 operating system. 3. Motorola Razr 2023 cheapest one. The Motorola Razr 2023 is the cheapest foldable phone widely available for under $700. Motorola made some obvious compromises on affordability, including losing the phone to competitors. Front screen for external display with 1.5-inch thumbnail size. Less obvious but more painful downsides are that there are only 3 years of Android OS updates and only 128 GB of non-expandable storage. If you can afford these trade-offs, the Razr 2023 is a great phone with a sleek design, a large 6.9-inch internal display, and a sharp 64-megapixel main camera. 6.9 inches of POLED vivid screen unlocked to all carriers. 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 storage with the latest Android 13 operating system. 4. Motorola Razr 2020 5G foldable phone. Motorola's desire to revive the classic was the perfect time with the advent of the foldable phone. In other words, the first Motorola Razr had some shortcomings, but ultimately it was an exciting proof of concept that resulted in Motorola's first modern flip phone. There is now a new Moto Razr with 5G support, and there are a few changes compared to the first Moto Razr unveiled in 2019. The new Motorola Razr 2020 improves on last year's Razr in every way, with a sleeker design, a more powerful processor, an improved camera, and, perhaps most importantly, a smoother, quieter hinge. The main display of the 6.2-inch POLED, plastic OLED design that uses a plastic base layer instead of glass, which most OLED panels have, remains unchanged from the original Razr 2019. It's about the height of a typical smartphone, but it's a bit narrower. Has an HD Plus resolution 2142 by 2142 876, and is slightly less sharp than the full HD on other phones. Motorola Razr 2020 has 2 cameras, just like regular cameras. The cameras are one at the back and one at the top of the screen. There is a 48-megapixel shooter on the front when the phone is closed, which is a vast improvement over the 16-megapixel shooter on the first-generation Razr Foldable. There is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G. It's a slightly upgraded chip over the original foldable Razr's chip, capable of connecting to 5G networks, but it's still not top-of-the-line hardware. It paired with 8 gigabytes of RAM. The last generation Razr only had 6 gigabytes. It's likely to lead to improvements in performance. All apps and games loaded reasonably fast, and we found the phone to have enough power for almost anything we wanted to do. It comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, doubles the last generation Razr, and is a welcome upgrade if you want to load your phone with apps, games, and other media. The Motorola Razr 2020's battery life is better than the previous generation phones, but the lifespan from a full charge is still not impressive. It is often the case that you recharge your device before the end of the day. The battery is 2,800 milliamp hours, and considering it powers 2 displays, it is not very large. Many flagship phones have 4,000 milliamp hour or more batteries, but they still struggle to last all day. The Razr supports at least 15 watts fast charging, and in 30 minutes, the device was found to be charged from empty to 35% to 38%. This isn't the best fast charging technology we've seen, but it's good enough if you need to charge the phone quickly. Another major upgrade to the original flip Razr is that the 2020 models will include 5G connectivity. Most models of the new Razr only work on sub-6 5G networks, but Verizon-exclusive versions also work on carriers' sub-6 and millimeter wave frequencies. The Motorola Razr runs Android 10 software and looks like what you would expect from a Motorola phone. The company has its unique look for the phone's user interface, which is returned here. It looks good, and the phone has very little bloatware. It is not yet known when the company will update its software to Android 11. 5. Motorola Razr 2019 POLED flip phone. Motorola Razr 2019 has a foldable POLED capacitive touchscreen with 16 million colors. Measuring 6.2 inches, 86.9 centimeters squared, screen-to-body ratio approximately 70.2%, it's perfect for browsing the internet, watching, and gaming. It has a resolution of 876 by 2142 pixels, approximately 373 pixels per inch density, and offers a second external OLED display, 600 by 800 pixels, 2.7 inches, large and vivid screen. The Motorola Razr 2019 features the latest operating system, Android 9.0 Pie, has a Qualcomm SDM 710 Snapdragon, 710 10 nanometers, has a powerful CPU, and includes an octa-core 2x 2.2 GHz, 360 gold, and 6x 1.7 GHz. Cryo 360 silver. Adreno 616, a high-end processor and graphics processor, provides outstanding lag-free performance. Motorola Razr 2019 includes high internal memory of 128 GB, 6 GB RAM, which is very useful for multitasking performance. It provides a lot of RAM and large memory, offers better viewing angles and lower power consumption, and comes with a decent app and gaming performance. Motorola Razr 2019 has a primary 16-megapixel camera, f1.7, 1.22 microns, single with dual-pixel PDAF, dual LED dual-tone flash, HDR, and panorama, to take amazing pictures in high quality for excellent photos, even in low-light conditions. And 4K video recording is possible. Motorola Razr 2019 supports the latest and most excellent software. It will be released in November 2019. It will be released in December 2019. The Motorola Razr 2019 has a USB 3.0, Type-C 1.0 bidirectional connector and offers a variety of sensors such as fingerprint front-mounted, accelerometer, gyro, proximity, and compass. It lasts a long time and provides a fast 15-watt battery charge. The Motorola Razr 2019 has an excellent screen-to-body ratio. The quality of the photos generated is excellent both in natural light and in low-light conditions, and there are connectivity options such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, USB, 3G, and 4G. Smooth performance, fingerprints for better phone security, provides an excellent camera with many features, and has excellent battery capacity. 6. Motorola Razr V3. The Moto Razr V3 is expertly built to deliver outstanding performance. Inside the ultra-thin design are advanced features such as MPEG-4 video playback, Bluetooth wireless technology, a digital camera, and more. And with a precision-cut keypad, minimalist style, and metallic finish, the V3 looks as beautiful as its performance. Of course, Motorola gave some real-life movie stars 50 exclusive Razr V3 BLK handsets at the 77th Academy Awards in February 2005. Suddenly, the silver Razr lost its light, but once again, it's time for the public to rejoice. Motorola is making the Razr BLK accessible to everyone. Of course, it's not just the colors that make the Razr V3 BLK a desirable handset. One reason people like it is its size. Weighing in at only 3.35 ounces, 95 grams, it is pretty light for a metal body phone. Measuring 3.86 inches by 2.17 inches by 0.57 inches, 98 millimeters by 55 millimeters by 14.5 millimeters, it's thinner than most candy bar-style phones on the market. However, there is much more to the Razr V3 BLK than the physical. Indeed, the primary purpose of any phone should be to make calls, and despite its tiny stature, the Razr V3 BLK managed 7 hours of talk time in our tests. This is an excellent result. A related bonus is that you can charge your Razr V3 BLK directly from your computer's USB port using the same mini USB cable you already have for your digital camera. It's pretty usable, but it can take some getting used to. And a stunning 2.2-inch 65,000 color TFT device with 176 by 220 pixel resolution. The external display is also color, but only 4K CSTN type. The built-in VGA camera offers excellent contrast, color, and focus in most situations, proving to be one of the best cameras on the market. Razr's polyphonic sound system works very well, and you can use MP3 files as ringtones. Conclusion of Motorola Flip Phones, 2025. So far, the above list of flexible smartphones is the best to buy in 2025. We will keep updating this list of the best foldable Motorola phones, as there will be a new phone, so stay with Moto Smartphones to get every new update of Motorola phones. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to our channel.